Alrighty, looking at the standings after the Melonheads lose a close one in extra innings right after winning back-to-back walk-offs. They couldn't do it 3 straight games. They are now 2 games back, but they are matched up against the Sirloins for what I believe is the next 2 games. The next 2 games are against the Sirloins, and they're 2 games back. Now is their chance. Alright, so we have had some struggling players. Pete Wheeler really struggling. We're going to go ahead and play. We're going to let's see. Let's play Jocinda Smith at short. She has hit well enough off the bench that I think we can play her in the starting lineup and be alright. Mikey Thomas is an all-or-nothing player. It does look like Stephanie Morgan seems to be tired, so we'll go with our backup catcher, Annie Frazier. Man, this is not the time for to be playing backups, but we don't have much choice. This is tough. We just gotta hope. Stephanie Morgan out of the lineup. They're taking Pete Wheeler out of the lineup. They're going to see what they can get out of this new lineup. Can they perform here against the Sirloins? These are the biggest 2 games of the year. We are only 6 games in. This is game 7. We're approaching the halfway point. But they got 2 games against the first place Sirloins. If they can take both of these, you are talking about a tied for first place Melonheads team. It does stink that they are at the bottom of the rotation against the Sirloins, and they have to pull out some of their starters who are struggling to try and get their best matchups they can. So we will see, can the Melonheads come out and perform tonight against their rivals? We could make puns about their team being well done, but we're not going to. Instead, we are going to just play against Hammer Long Ballo. Look out for the Long Ballo out of Hammer. Whoo! He's looking to hammer a Long Ballo, alright. Let's see what he can do. Can we get the punch out? That's going to be a ground ball to Mikey Thomas, who did make the error that cost them last game. Not to say that they wouldn't have lost anyways, but that is definitely not the way you wanted to lose. On an error by your first baseman on a routine ground ball that he could have gone home and stopped them. That ball's way up there. Should be an easy play in left. Tony Del Vecchio makes the play for out number 3. Our Melonheads did get the Sirloins down. So Dante Robinson's going to take a stab at bat and lead off for the first time this year, as Pete Wheeler has been removed from the lineup. He has just not produced. Oh, but Dante is going to continue to rip as he singles the left. Woo! That's what you like to see. And then you know what's coming. Dante is known for it across the league. Everyone knows what's coming, and they still can't do anything about it. The Melonheads have a runner in scoring position right off the bat. Jocinda getting her first chance to start. Let's see if she can capitalize. She's going to pop this ball straight up. It is way up there. Unfortunately, she does not come through. Here's Pablo Sanchez, a guy who they really need to come through for him in this series. This ball is deep to left field. Pablo Sanchez has done it. The 2-run home run in the bottom of the first. The hometown crowd is going bonkers. 381, his second home run of the year. 6 RBIs for Pablo Sanchez. Woo! The Melonheads have gotten the lead against the Sirloins. Keisha checks her swing. Keisha gets one right down the middle. That ball is rolling towards the gap. She is going to hold up at first, though. The Sirloins might be shaking in their boots right now, as the Melonheads seem to have something going. Keisha's going to try and steal. She's got some wheels, too, and she's going to pick up the stolen base. You got a runner in scoring position with 1 out again. Tony Del Vecchio singles up the middle. Keisha's going to go for it. Could it be 3-0 Melonheads here in the first? It is! 3-0 Melonheads. Holy cow, these are the games you live for. Here's, Ahmed Khan gets one a little up and in. He doesn't like it. That ball is ground ball to short. Misplayed. You hate to see it if you're the Sirloins. That's the last thing you want. They do get the out at first place anyways. Here's Mikey Thomas. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about Mikey Thomas.
You suck.
Been looking... It's been too many players out of the lineup this game. Otherwise, he probably would have been too. At least he has some home run power. And you can get a little something out of him, even when he's not hitting great. Mikey Thomas! It's going to tip off the second baseman's glove. They're going to send the runner home. Mikey Thomas caught between bags, though. Safe at first. Oh, no, the runner went back to third. Base running in this game is so hard. Oh, you hate to see it. It should have been 4-0 Melonheads, but when I sent Mikey Thomas back to first, it also sent the runner back to third. 3-0 on Annie Frazier. Oh, my heart is broken right now. Annie Frazier's going to take a walk. Not much more you can ask for from the backup catcher. Here's Vicky Kawaguchi. She has nearly no hitting stats. How is that a strike, Blue? Unbelievable.
That pitch is too low.
Man, what a heartbreaker to not go up 4-0. This ball is going to be a little nubber. They will get her at first, though. Oh, man, what a momentum killer to have the controls of the game kind of screw you up because you don't actually know them. You just kind of hit some buttons hoping some players would go back to where they're supposed to. Tony Del Vecchio does make a nice snag out there as that was a fast sinking line drive and left. Good strike out of Vicky Kawaguchi. The Kawaguchis. Ooh, that ball was almost at the hands. Her brother Kenny did pitch well last time out. Strike 3, swinging the thumbs up from Vicky. I believe she was giving Kenny the thumbs up on the bench as Kenny was giving her some pointers in her bullpen before her start today. We will see if they pay off. The curveball. Ooh, wow, that's fouled right back at us. High heat. See you later. Strike 3. The Sirloins have looked very rare this game. Or maybe well done. I'm not really sure what would be a better, I don't know, metaphor for them not playing well. Either way, man, Dante's mojo definitely does go up and down very easily. Here's Jocinda Smith. She's trying to earn a starting position on this team. This ball's going to get past the pitcher. She is going to be out at first. She is just slow. Holy cow, it's like she's got a piano on her back. Here's Pablo Sanchez, though, who did hit that 2-run home run in the bottom of the first. He's back up here again. He gets a hold of this one. Is it over the center fielder's head? No, a great play by the center fielder going back. The Melonheads could not continue the momentum, even though they did have some hard-hit balls. Man, you would have liked to see them come with another run, really continue to add on. But it looks like Vicky Kawaguchi has got some top-tier stuff this game against the Sirloins. This is a series that you don't want to split. They've got 2 games. You don't want to go 1-1. You want 2-0. Strike 3 swinging. Another frustrated Sirloin. Man, they are struggling at the plate against what Vicky's got out there today. Oh, hard hit ball right to Mikey Thomas. He's going to make sure he gets this one. That's going to be out number 3. Here's Keisha Phillips. She's batting .333. She really has not produced any offense for this team other than getting on base every now and then. A little nubber to the catcher. That's a fair ball. She is out at first base. She is batting about .300, but 1 RBI really shows the lack of opportunity for those hits. And the Melonheads offense, a little slow roller to short. Shortstop makes a good play. 2 outs, though. Here's Ahmed Khan. The Melonheads offense seems to cool off a little bit. Big late cut. That's a hard hit ball up the middle. At least the Melonheads don't go down 1-2-3. They do get an opportunity here and continue to show that they can hit the ball. Here's Mikey Thomas. Mikey Thomas does have 2 home runs on the year. He's tied for the team lead despite having next to no hits. Mikey's going to hit a little nubber to second. He's the slowest guy on the team. Easy out for the second baseman. We're heading into the top of the fourth already. Top of the fourth against the Sirloins. Vicky Kawaguchi. That ball's going to catch a little too much of the plate. Mikey Thomas isn't going to get there. They're going to try and gun him out from first. Oh! They like that play. They do like taking that chance and getting him out at first from right field. They like the opportunities. They got the arms to do it. Let's see if the Sirloins can finally get something going here in the top of the fourth. Unfortunately for the Melonheads, late in ball games seems to be when their pitching has fallen apart. And it may be happening here again. Nobody out, second and third. They're going to pull Kawaguchi. Here's Luana. She's going to come in and pitch against the Sirloins and try and get the Melonheads out of this jam with as little damage as possible. This is something you really... Oh, that ball's going to be right over the first baseman's head. Keisha Phillips has a good arm, though. Gunning it home. Play at the plate. Safe. It is now 3-2 Sirloins, and that power has come out for the Sirloins and not looking good for the Melonheads as they are struggling now. Pop up to Annie Frazier, backup catcher. She's going to make out number one. Finally, the Sirloins do get out. Let's see if the Melonheads can come out with the lead intact. Weak little ground ball to the catcher. Out number two. Annie Frazier says, I'm going to make all three outs myself if I have to. Ball to Jocinda. Jocinda, her first game starting at shortstop. She gets him. The Melonheads do leave with the lead still. 3-2 going into the bottom of the fourth. Annie Frazier did walk her last time up. Annie Frazier, the backup catcher, leads it off. Annie Frazier is putting her team on her back here late in the game. She is slow, but she does get the double. 2 of the outs last inning, and now she gets the inning started. They accidentally don't pinch hit, and instead the pitcher's going to hit a dribbler into center field. And it's going to be an RBI single for the pitcher. That is not what they meant to do. They didn't get a chance. They're going to go ahead and pinch run. Johnson's going to pinch run at first base. And he's going to be stealing. He's in there. The Melonheads are striking again because of their stolen base opportunities. Oh, Dante gets under this one, which is really unfortunate. They really needed a hit out of Dante, who's been on fire. Man, he gets under that ball, though. They do have one out with a runner in scoring position. They could make it more. Here's Jocinda Smith with another opportunity to show she should be in the lineup. She gets a hold of this ball. This ball is deep to left center field. Go on, Jocinda Smith! Her first start of the season, showing why she should be playing and not Pete Wheeler. 418 feet. Woo! First home run of the year, 4th RBI. The Melonheads are now up 6-2 on the Sirloins. You love to see it. Pablo Sanchez was antsy and also wanted to drive the ball, and he has swung at 2 balls. That ball was popped way up and foul. Pablo Sanchez has swung at 3 straight balls. Whoa, that one almost hits him. Pablo Sanchez obviously wanted to come up and take a rip like Jocinda and swung at a lot of bad pitches. Here's Keisha Phillips. They are going to bring in their closing pitcher. Bugsy Snuggs was the starter. He has been pulled after 6 earned runs. The Melonheads have chosen a game to come alive, and they couldn't have chosen a better one. As here they are against the Sirloins, and Amir Khan is going to try and close out this game, even though it's not a save opportunity. They don't want to take any chances against this Sirloins team. They want this game over, and they want to start worrying about winning game number 2 against the Sirloins right after this one. This is insane, the amount of offense we've seen out of the Melonheads. Del Vecchio's not going to be able to cut this ball off, though. And the Sirloins are going to have some late inning life here with the 1-out double. But that run does not mean anything, and Amir Khan just needs to focus and get the outs. A good pitch here. She pops it straight up. Annie Frazier going back. She does have it. Out number 2. You love to see it. Could this be the Melonheads win they need against the Sirloins? They could not pick a better chance Whew. Oh, man. They couldn't have picked a better time to come alive as an entire team. A well-pitched game. Is that going to be a home run, or does she have it? That ball's gone! I may have spoke too soon as the Sirloins hit a home run off Amir Khan. That ball seemed to hang up forever and just barely gets out. His second home run of the season. It's 6-4 now. Good thing the Melonheads offense came alive this game, because once again, late inning issues for them. What just happened with Mikey Thomas over there at first base? Late inning issues again for the Melonheads is the reason why this game is close. It seems like every game the late innings are when... Oh no, Amir Khan is down. That is not what you want to see. That was out number 3, but Amir Khan is down. We will give you an update after the game how Amir Khan is feeling. The Melonheads do come away with a win, but a scary play at the end of that game. The Melonheads do take game number 1 with 9 hits. Look at that offense out of the Melonheads as they really produced here to take it to the Sirloins, and they needed it because the Sirloins did have a little surge late. But Amir Khan gets hit hard. His ERA is not good on the season. He has struggled. Vicky Kawaguchi ended up struggling as well despite starting off so strong. We are going to have to let you know next time how Amir Khan is feeling. Jocinda Smith got her first start of the season, and look at that. She's the number 2 star. Unbelievable, though. Thoughts and prayers for Amir Khan. Please comment below wishing him the best of luck in his recovery. We'll let you know next game how he's feeling. Tune in for the second game of the Sirloins Melonheads matchup. It's going to be for who can take first place.